My experience today with this concept to company at Grow Utah Ventures was very positive. I enjoyed the opportunity to speak and present to people that are well respected in the community that I might not otherwise have access to. And the competition itself was well organized and well run.
We would certainly benefit from a presentation like this by just getting our name and our concept out into people who look to be decision makers and have the ability to not only maybe give us some constructive criticism, but maybe able to point us to people who may be able to use our solutions. So as a young company, those are the things we're looking for, is trying to get some market presence, trying to get some correct partners.
I think the impressive thing on the entrance is both the breadth and depth of the innovations. They range from disposables to real electronics and software. Utah has an incredible depth of entrepreneurial spirit and inventions, and I think the key for us to making these successful companies is how we can capture these, and one of the ways is by certainly contests such as Concept to Company.
You know, I think one of the best things were the type of questions, the depth of the technical expertise. The people and the judges were so good. They know they know the technology cold, and I think if these companies, if they just listen and learn from the questions, they got as much value as the winners did.
The judges that saw the companies, all these judges are very well placed in their companies or investment circles or service circles. So all the companies that presented got nice exposure just from presenting. Then the further exposure of who wins and who is semifinalists and such, that's good exposure.
Well, based on today, I think there's a bright future. I think there's a lot of good companies here. I think there's been a history of good companies here in Utah, and it looks like the future is bright.
It was an honor to have been chosen as a finalist among so many wonderful companies, and the experience was very satisfying. I thought the judges were experts in their fields, and they covered enough different fields to really get a good understanding of all the things we had to present. So I thought this was an excellent opportunity. Today is a huge win for Otokinetics in terms of this program. You begin to build confidence within the company that you're going to really be strong and successful later on. So that far and away is the huge benefit to our company.
It was really exciting to see the questions come to really fine questions from this group. I think I made a comment in my presentation that I've been devoted to making a contribution to lung cancer. I think it's one of the great overlooked health issues of our time. Certainly the #1 killer is cancer today. That's a change. And among those cancers, this is the most deadly. I'd like to be the silver lining and introduce an early detection that's fast and economical.
Winning the Concept to Company contest is very exciting. It's, besides being validation from a core group of people that I respect very highly, it will help us by funding some of the prototype development that we need to do to get to our next phase and enter human clinical trials with our device.
This Concept to Company was very unique, partly because it was in a field that's so technical. We saw some pretty good ideas being surfaced and brought forward, and ended up with over 50 applicants, but all in the medical device field, which I think really speaks to Utah's great innovative spirit. The three that won particularly were recognized because they met broader needs outside of Utah, global needs particularly. They were in some very exciting areas in terms of cancer recognition, hearing assistance, and things addressing public health issues. And I think they'd be the kind of companies in years to come that Utah would be very proud of, have come out of Utah, and are making a national and global contribution.